Yeah, I can answer the vision point with Michael. Michael Lee, ready, the student? Congratulations. Okay. Do you want, Suzanne, yeah.
Yes, I wanted to make a comment to Mr. Zane.
Suzanne, you know, use the microphone there. Thank you.
I just wanted to make a comment to Mr. Zankowski that if you would call me and make an appointment, that I'll look over your work history with you to find out, you know, why somebody might have been let go and not you, or you were let go and not them.
I apologize. I didn't know I was allowed to call your office directly. I was supposed to go to my direct supervisor, which obviously I was getting a letter from my direct supervisor, so it was like...
Welcome, Dr.
Okay.
And maybe Mr. Lewis also, if Suzanne, maybe you can give him your number.
Mr. Lewis too. I'll talk with Mr. Burns, and he'll be there as well, and maybe Mr. Richard McAvoy. Okay, thank you.
One thing I forgot, and I had asked the law firm to do this for me, so since they spent time doing it, I should mention it. I know that our district has a lot of OPA requests, and I believe in transparency and openness, but I want the people who are constantly, you know, putting in OPA requests for our district, our administration, that we have spent, it was calculated, $14,000 on OPA requests. And if we spend that much money on OPA requests, since I'm the new vice president of the board, I'd like to know, maybe next board meeting, if you can, you know, do research, what you have found that we have done wrong for $14,000. Because to me, that's a lot of money.
That doesn't include the time for those parts to do it all.
Yeah, that didn't include the time of the people who do the research.
Oh, yeah. I know Mike's not here, but his question was a good one. There were actually, I believe, 5 business education teachers that are only certified in that specific area, that the enrollments district-wide were so low, under the 20 students in the class, that we had to cut those positions. One of those people, I believe Suzanne, retired, and 4 others were on what we call a reduction in force list because they were tenured. So as a result, although I'm thrilled, and I'm sure his teacher, if he was here tonight, would be thrilled in the comments Michael made, unfortunately you can't run the class when you have under 20. And that is going to, I said that a year ago, that the days of 20 are gone. You will see more and more kids in class. I'm hoping to never reach 30 and beyond, but the reality is, with the significant amount of cuts, that's where you will see changes in increased class size. But again, I agree with him wholeheartedly about the business education area. It's a definite area of need. It does teach great skills, but unfortunately, kids are not taking those classes for whatever reason. So maybe I'll Keith, Mr. Lamb, would you give me his card? Because I'll call him, and maybe if we started recruiting students, I'll have them come into the school and try to talk to the kids when we pick courses in grade 9, how wonderful the business classes are, and maybe we can generate more interest.
She didn't think of full.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Finish with the venue, she's going to address it. She wanted to share.
Yeah.
Mr. President, if I could recommend, suggest that we forward that to the Finance Committee, which to look at it before, we'll take another look at it again.
Please do. Please do. Okay, moving on to our agenda. I need a mover and the seconder on items H1 through H7, including the addenda.
I'll move.
Second. Moved by Mr. Bruno, seconded by Mr. Piazza.
The addendum, as board members do have, include 2 additional names under each one.
I withdraw my motion.
I make a motion.
Mr. Moses, the second. Okay, resignations, retirements, and terminations include Dr. Patricia Emmerman, effective at the end of this year, 22 years of service in the district. Also included David Pine, if I'm pronouncing that right, effective at the end of this year, 23 years of service in the district. On H2, appointments, we have a classroom teacher, Marcia Renfeld, MA plus 30, step 10, salary 92,620. And one additional, if members of the board, you can make this adjustment on page 31. I've been asked to remove one of the names under athletic trainers, Eric Nussbaum, so if you could remove that, so if you could remove that, and then on the back of the addendum, back to H2, appointments, appointments of computer assistants, Alexis Cruz and Jennifer Pinter. So please include that. So as amended, approved, Mr. Moses, motion Mr. Moses, second Mr. Kayak. Mr. Lawson.
Okay, discussion on H1 through H7?
Mr. President, on, I believe it's H2. I was trying to find out where is Marlboro on that list? I don't see Marlboro listed. Yeah, that's page 43. Oh, it's H2? Yeah.
These are 6 supervisors to be reassigned.
Right. They'll be, at this point, that's where they're located, but they'll be reassigned for September. That's where they are currently.
Oh, so it did affect the person at Marlboro?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when they leave.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about. They got reassigned.
Yeah, I have a question. Those ROTC instructors, junior ROTC, should we pay them?
And partially get from the military.
Because nothing's listed here, so I wasn't sure if we paid them or not.
Yeah, they're the portion that the military gives us, so each year they have to reapply for it. And they give a portion. It's around here.
And Mr. President, I just want to check also on page 50, H6. I just want to make sure that everybody understands this. There is listed, we terminated 6 attendance officers, but we're bringing back, hopefully, if the mayors agree, 19 security guards. That includes the raise and...
Yeah, we're actually doing, the board received a new job description, which has been modified, and we will be hiring back from the 25 people currently, unless, again, there's more severe budget cuts, 19 out of the 25 total.
Okay, and that rehiring back is done by, is it done by tenure or, excuse me?
Personnel office.
The personnel.
Yep. And the
And seniority is done by seniority?
Yep. No seniority.
No seniority.
There's no seniority in the new position.
It's a new position.
No seniority.
No seniority, but they get to keep
When they're
their
hired.
years for their
Depending on when
pension.
they're hired, right.
Further comments, questions on H1 through H7?
Yes, Mr. President. Under central administrators, I believe Mrs. Close did make a good point. It seems that all of the assistant superintendents have one administrative supervisor, but one. I don't understand why the assistant superintendent of curriculum needs to have 3. I think it's a waste of money if everybody else can be dealing with just one. I would think that one of the good things we can do is to show everybody that we are cutting where we need to cut. That may be one of the places we can cut, and leave just one there.
Barry, could you give us a page reference?
That is on page 36.